Welcome back to my channel. Boy, do I have something different for you today. I'm really excited to share this experience I had recently with you all. Basically, I wanted to give a bit of an introduction before the video rolls so that you can have a better understanding of what it all is. My partner Luke is one of the owners of Men's Medicine, and Men's Medicine is a not-for-profit charity that is helping men and women through their challenges and empowering them to be the best version of themselves. So just recently there was a women's event on the Gold Coast at Tamborine Mountain, and this was a women's walk. And essentially what I thought that was going into the day was I thought we would be hiking, and then maybe we would have like some chats along the way, and I don't really know like what I thought we were going to be doing, but it exceeded all my expectations and just blew my mind. So enough talking, I'm going to let the video roll now and give you a better insight into what Men's Medicine is, what they do, and also my experience on one of the women's walks here on the Gold Coast.
Today's our 29th walk in total, and we're coming into our 3rd year. So we just want to thank you for being part of the journey. Hold. Tongue at the top of the roof of your mouth, and we're going to hold for 22 seconds. We're going to go through this for 3 rounds. Is everyone clear on that? Yep. So, go.
My name is Giorgia. I feel super overwhelmed. I can't even tell you what I'm grateful for because I just feel like it's everything. Just like gushing in. Like everything. Wild. While we were meditating, when I came today, I came with an open mind, and I wasn't actually sure what I needed to work on specifically, but I knew there's always something. And when I was doing that meditation, the thing that came up for me is mask. And the word mask, and I felt this heaviness and this weight and this, I just feel like I've been wearing a mask for so long and I feel so frustrated and I just try to release it and I'm trying to let it go.
You like to scream.
I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know how screaming would be. I literally can't catch my breath.
You're going to take 3 breaths, and on the 3rd one, you're going to scream.
Last one, in and release. The purpose of a primal scream is to let it out. You can see it's stuck. But what do? We shove it down. Yeah. Someone guide your triggers. So your thumb on your belly button. I'm going to go with you. Thumb on your belly button. Allow you to center. Breathing in. Bottom of the belly and out. When you breathe into the belly, it'll shift all of that shit. Breathing in and out. Last one, we're going to breathe in. Ah! 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 In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, keep breathing. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. And your sister. Know that this mask no longer belongs to you anymore.
Hey, darling.
Hi.
I'm strong, I'm worthy, and I'm deserving.
Yeah,
That's my mask.
What are you ready to go off? Ah,
I'm going to take it off and I'm going to leave it there in that bowl.
beautiful. What's your affirmation? Hand in the air.
I am safe to be seen.
Say that again. Nice and loud.
I am safe to be seen.
Yes, you are. Right.
Let's go. That's how I feel. Like, I don't even know. I didn't know there was a problem. There was a problem, clearly. But I feel fucking great. Excuse my French.
We all speak French.
Breath in and out. In and out.
And so it is.
I am trying to find my words right now. As you can see by the eyes, I cried a lot today. I've just come straight to the beach and Luke's having a swim. Well, I have like a moment to just like reflect. So much is running through my mind right now, and but at the same time, so much clarity. It's a weird feeling. How am I feeling? I feel light. Like I feel peaceful. Is really like I feel spacey right now. I feel like maybe like I've just done some drugs or something. Like I just feel like spacey Tracy. So today we kicked off at 5 a.m. It was a 3:30 a.m. wake up, and it finished at 2 p.m. this afternoon. I'm not sure what the time is now. I think about 5 o'clock. So big day, but it wasn't that. It wasn't getting up early that was exhausting. It was just all the emotion that unraveled. I'm really shocked with myself because I knew, I had an idea. I didn't know what to expect, had no expectations, and went in to today not really knowing how it was going to go or if I was going to get anything out of it personally myself and what that would be. I think I was one of the first to actually have a bit of a meltdown and cry. And when I say cry, I mean sob. Like I was sobbing. I had a videographer come and film the day for me to be able to share this with you. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to be present myself, and I didn't want to have to worry about, recording or taking photos or anything. So I didn't touch my phone the entire day. And I actually forgot that the videographer was there. He did that good of a job of just like blending in, I guess, and not getting into anyone's space. It was only when I was walking up at the end of the day that I was like, holy, he captured all of that. I don't know if I want to see it because like I was just feeling it. I was just so in the moment. I was like kind of oblivious to everything else that was going on. And a breakthrough that I had today, oh, there were so many things that I got out of today. The first one and the kind of main overarching message and thing that I took from today was mask, myself wearing a mask. This is the first kind of time I got emotional. Is I feel like for so long I've been wearing a mask, and the weight of it and the burden of it and pressure and expectations and trying to put on a front and show up a certain way and what does that mean? Like, what does it mean wearing a mask? A few things. Literally wearing a mask first. Since a young age, I felt I had been conditioned to think that I had to put on a mask, I had to put on my makeup, I had to camouflage my mark and what makes me unique in order to feel like normal and accepted as beautiful. I felt like I had to put on that mask in order to be able to walk through the shopping center and walk along the street and walk into a bar and not feel like people were staring at me for this. People weren't making comments under their breath or staring and judging and all that, just judgment, a lot of judgment. This started from such a young age, and that's why I think it all just poured out today, because I've been carrying it for so long and I've been keeping it up for so long, and I just am exhausted. I'm exhausted, and I wish that I could go back in time and do it all over and do it differently and show up as me the whole way through my journey. But it just didn't. I didn't have the courage and the strength and the clarity and the knowledge. To me, I feel like this front that I've been putting on has just extended into other aspects of my life, where being on social media, being an ambassador, an influencer, somebody that shares things a lot about their life. I feel like I have filtered a lot of that in the past. And I've shown highlights and I've shown my best bits, and I've shown me being positive all the time, which I try to be and I want to be, but I'm not always. And sometimes, even if I am trying to be always, deep down there's things that I'm struggling with. So I feel like a long time I've been wearing this mask of being like this positive person, where not all the time where you've seen me positive have I been thinking positive. I've just been giving out positivity because I wanted to help people around me, and I wanted to be a positive person and have my energy rub off on people in a positive way. Like, I care about the people around me, and I want to leave a good vibe and energy with them. So I was putting on this front all the time and keeping it up, trying to keep up that energy and keep up the positivity, and that has also exhausted me, because I feel like everyone knows me as this really positive person, but I need time to feel angry and hurt and emotional, and I don't feel like I've allowed myself to have that. So that's another mask. I also feel like with the platform that I've been blessed with, it's a blessing and a curse, because I feel like I think through what I share and my opinions and on certain things a lot more than I should. I should be speaking a lot more freely without worrying about what people are going to think about that. And again, their judgment comes back to judgment, a lot of judgment and hate and criticism and the backlash. Like, I'm worried about that. Another mask that I put up is kind of staying neutral, when sometimes I just want to say, no, that's wrong. You're wrong. Like, in my eyes, this is how I see it. And it's okay for you to see it that way, but I don't believe that myself. And I don't always stand up and say that. So that's another mask I've been hiding behind, my true voice. And that's like the affirmation that I took out at the end of the day. The one that I started the day with was, I am enough. And the one that I left today with is, I am safe to be seen. And what that means to me is that, like, I can take off that mask. I can let down my guard. I can be free and without fear. Whew, that was a major breakthrough in itself. Major. I'm gonna leave it here right now, because I just need to be in this moment. Safe to say it was a heavy day, and I was definitely struggling to find words after everything. But a few other things that I just wanted to close this video on. It's really important that we support each other and that we're kind and understanding. That's a huge takeaway of the day. Connecting with women, supporting women, being understanding, dropping the judgment, and seeing people for who they are and not how they appear is just so important. We're all going through our own struggle, and that was that was so obvious after the day and after everyone else had shared what they were battling with, the traumas that they had suppressed. Clear as day to me that we're all working through something. And it's so important that we come back down to earth sometimes and remind ourselves what's truly important. And that is being present. It's showing love. It's receiving love. It's working on ourselves, bettering ourselves, and helping those around us in the process. I hope you guys liked this video and it wasn't too woo-woo for you. Trust me, I was skeptical. I wouldn't consider myself like a hippie or super spiritual, anything like that. But it's so important that we stay open to learning and growing, personal development, because you just don't know like what parts of yourself are yet to be discovered.